What is up, Paul Taylor Heroes? It's your friendly neighborhood running Baldwin, and I am here for a Christmas Eve live stream. Oh, something's just not working right. There we go. All right, sorry about that. But it's Christmas Eve live stream. So Merry Christmas Eve, y'all. Hopefully, you guys are staying away from Nakatomi Plaza. I've heard that there is a terrorist plot there, but we may touch on that a little bit later. Um, but yeah, so going to go through Conquest. Probably do about three refreshes worth. Um, and then I thought I would bring some stories in from my main channel, and I do a story time, and I read adult children's books. So I have three of them. I'll start off with the newest one, the one that debuted today, and then go back in time to the very first one. But I've got three stories, so probably after every or before every refresh or somewhere around there, I'll pause and read a story and show you guys all that. But thought picked up a bottle of Angel's Envy, a local bourbon here in Louisville, Kentucky, that I really enjoy. So I'm going to have a good stiff drink of that tonight, and I'll just go ahead and pour. So if you guys have a libation, feel free to join me. Yeah, that's enough. That would give me a good buzz since I don't drink that much and not anymore anyway. And that's probably more than I need. But cheers. But let's get over to this conquest. And let me get this pulled up here and into the game. And we got it loaded up here. So let's go over to Conquest. And I haven't done much with it today. I've done a little bit this morning, but not a whole lot. So I've got 114 energy. Let's go ahead and refresh that. There we go. So we'll run through this and then I'll read a story. We got gas. And I'm like last night, I'm not worried about any of the feats. Um, let's do C with Bane. See how that goes. How is he supposed to be used? Or what was his intended use? Um, but yeah. All right, we are on Hoth and we got the Great Gatsby. So we will link you and link fives. I always link fives just because I don't want the other clones to lose their protection. Um, I mean, fives will sacrifice if they do. If they die, end up dying. So you mean you? I'm sure everybody knows by now you want to kill fives first. If you don't, there's something we need to have a discussion. And we'll do this thing from C. Fives is gone. Let's get head red or Rex. I think we've learned more than once that that Rexlate can throw a monkey wrench into our plans. And gas is going to stand back up. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about linking him. We'll do this thing and back over to Rex. Goodbye, Rex. And let's take care of Arc. Super Saiyan Scion. And we'll do this. Let's heal some of that protection back up. And now over to Snips. All right, and down to gas. Good old Gas Master. barely made any room or made any headway on that ultimate, but and I hate those episode pop-ups like we just saw. It always covers up what you want. What, like if you're farming a shard, it covers up to show you how many shards you got. Um, but that's all right. Let's stick with C, but we'll do what? Probably would have been better off using JMK and Cat, but that's all right. We'll give the tank tech to C. We'll go ahead and link GI and Big Bertha. And we'll suck you all off. Bertha's got the taunt up. That is quite all right. Just stay off of Nihilus. And they had a few ability blocks up there, but with Treya, they're going to get dispelled. And we'll suck Bertha off. And let's just go ahead and do that and get that cooldown. All right, well, we'll annihilate Bertha. And let's give this to Scion. Help him regain some of that protection. Goodbye, GI. And let's go ahead and do this. Get some of that protection back. I know not the most stimulating content, but I'm new to the streaming thing, so if I end up sticking with it, I'll end up doing like an intro video or something. The hell is that? Sound like something got knocked off or somebody's at a door. Doorbells didn't notify me that there was motion out there, so not too worried about that then. And now for these things. Thermal exhaust. I like the thermal exhaust. I like those thermal dents. Yeah, we'll do thermal exhaust. All right, now let's do JMK. JMK cat with a shock. Going to give Bo-Katan that shocker. And we'll give that to Cat. I was just thinking, do we want the damage protection on GK or give the Cat for that insta kill? And I obviously went with the insta kill. Now, if I meant to call JMK, but well, now if we had less than, I don't know, 80% stamina, then yeah, I would have given that to JMK or GK. But we had full stamina, so and they're taking it to old Django. Let's go ahead and get rid of armor. There we go. And we'll get rid of Sabine. Give you some. Oh, it's Bo-Katan. Put a Baton. That's all right. We'll do Alt, and we'll do a kick from Padme. And we really don't need to do DI. Got another Padme there. Oh, I want to use Bane. Let's do a Bane solo. Well, semi solo. Let's be screwy and do Bane Malgus. I know you don't use Malgus with Bane, but I want to. So get over it. Let's do a big hit on Padme. We'll go over to GK and suck him off. Padme goes down. And we'll get that taunt back up. Oh, damn. Let's get rid of Anakin. Anakin's a little beefy. All right, and we'll do snips now. And suck off GK again. Big hit on snips. Oh, and she had the foresight up. There we go. Now it's just GK. What are you doing? Clones. Let's do Vader. Lord Vader. And I'm not, like I said before, I'm not trying to do any of the feats. If I get them, I get them. Great. If not, whoop-de-doo. This is just a Christmas stream. I thought it'd be fun. And I'm getting my feet wet on streaming. Goodbye, fives. And we'll stay on Rex. Merciless Massacre, we'll do the dots. We'll do just a regular attack. Basic. Oh, basic just took them all out. All right. What are your feats? Win with Luthen. Okay, I'm not going to have to worry about feats. All right. It's another GG special. I kind of want to use GG stat. I really don't know. I really don't know much about Stapp. What all he does. Use him in the raid, yeah. So we will find out here what all he can do. As soon as we get a turn from Sabine going ham on everybody. All right, give you some protection back. Let's call Magna Guard and do this thing. We'll do that. All right, move it over to Sabine Wren. Took care of Hera, and Sabine is now stunned. Let's move it over to Ezra. Goodbye, Ezra. Oh, let's stun Kanan, or see if we can't. No, stun on Kanan. And down goes Murder Droid Chopper. Breaks my ever-loving heart. Not really. I never really got into Star Wars Rebels. Just never really did anything to me. I don't know. I know, didn't really care for it that first season it was out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I watched it, but I don't even remember who we're going against. But yeah, it just wasn't my favorite. I didn't think it was a good follow up to Clone Wars. Oh, let's do an AoE. Yeah, I probably should have used a different squad for this. We'll call Boba. A little double tap from him. All right, 50% for contract. Grief, you need to go and get your heal going on. There we go. We're going to lose Bosk. Okay. And Boba's going to get taken out. Fucking canners. Why can't my canners do that shit? All right, that's just annoying. Candy, you want to put some dots out there? We'll go dot for dot. Dot for dot and let you deal with Lord Vader. Suck on that mission. Down goes Karth. And we'll do an AoE. Goodbye, mission. Can we stun Candyman? No, we cannot. There we go. Goodbye, Canders. You know, when I first played the KOTOR game, I killed Juhani in the drove. I was evil. I was an evil bastard. I made Zalbar kill mission. Oh, let's do JMK with the bad man with Jam Mace Windu himself. And we'll do this. And who do we want to annihilate? Oh, let's take out Kelleran. And we'll call JMK on this. Bear Sophie. Oh, Mace with a big whiff. Padme had him come in and show him how it's done. All right, Barris is gone. Let's go after Cam. All those assists must be one of the data discs I have on here. Defensive formation. And we'll do amplify. All right. Moving on to the second sector. They are inflicted with a stack of die. Yeah, we'll do that since we have the thermal exhaust thing. Yeah, I don't need two amplify. I can see that amplify things. And we'll stick with JMK. Give that to you and see if we can't leap on Candyman. Holy shit. They all just decided to taunt. That's all right. Candyman's gone. And armor. Looks like it's Sabine. Got a stun on her. That's good. And we'll kick Bo Katan. Goodbye, Bo. All right. Armor decided to throw her a little taunt back up in there. That's great. I want her out of there. Oh, another hit on Sabine. And Django Fett goes down. Hmm. Would normally like to use JMK on them, but he's a little low on his stamina. No, earlier we did C. Oh, let's do Lord Vader. Oh, Bertha's not in there. As of right now, I've got 2 of the Inquisitors geared up to gear 12. So slowly they're coming. I did just get Jedi Cal to Relic 7 yesterday. So whenever we start doing rogue or the next rogue TB that we have, I'm excited to give that mission a try because I've already got Seer at Relic 7. Big hit on 7th. All right, that'll probably clear out. That's all right. Dots. All right. All right. That is our first run of the Conquest Energy. So that means it's story time. And I really enjoyed reading this one. This was Krampus, a holiday message. This was just a fun one. I mean, it's something to help keep the kids in line throughout the year, I would think. Um, but yeah, something to help the kids tonight as you're laying them down. You weren't good this year. Krampus will get you. All right. From a briar patch, dry, cold, and rot, he gathers twigs and spindle knots. A whipping stick and chains of steel. He readies for his winter meal. He's made his list and checked it thrice, better than Santa Claus, to sort out children neat and nice. With baskets slung across his back, he steps out from his frozen shack. I much prefer, old Krampus said, to pluck them from their sleeping beds. It really isn't very fun when naughty children start to run. Yes, naughty children, girls and boys, they have no business getting toys. What nonsense, this whole Christmas thing. They give and get and eat and sing. But the rotten ones are rather grand. Unlike that goody two shoes clan, they seem to come with extra spice. As flavor goes, they're awfully nice. So, children, lovelies, listen here. Perhaps this hasn't been your year. You shriek and shout and run amok, and now it seems you're out of luck. But have no fear, for our Uncle Cramp has kept for you, both dark and damp, a playground for the naughty crumbs I keep just past my bleeding gums. So, hit your brother, kick the dog, and call your aunt a smelly hog. Oh, sorry, I guess I should have done this. There we go. Then yell and scream and punch the walls. It's almost time to deck the halls. Now pull out all your sister's hair and shout about how life's not fair. Next, tell a lie. In fact, tell 10. Then steal and hit and lie again. For every little wicked bite will be to me a sheer delight. And happy children, nice and clean, have you considered being mean? It's pretty fun, I have to say. Perhaps I'll meet you all someday. Well, fingers crossed, old Krampus said. Now close your eyes, get into bed, and think of what your deeds shall bring while dreaming happy, rotten things. This book was a lot bigger than I remember it. And then the Krampus said, sleep tight. I'll see you soon, my dears. Good night. And that was the end of Krampus, a holiday message. I enjoy that. I really enjoyed that. That's a lot of fun. Uh, one, the adults can tell their kids, say, "Hey, you better be good, or Krampus will get you." None of that Santa BS. Do Krampus, scare them straight. But let's get back to our conquest here, and hopefully in the next story, I'll remember to minimize all the way through. But oh, I gotta refresh my energy. All right, and we got clones going on. Let's do gas on them. There's fives. Did some good damage there to fives. Getting his protection out there. Almost took out Cody. All right, let's finish off fives. And now for Rex, before he can Rex Latus. Down goes Cody. Counterattack on Arc. Oh, almost took out Arc there, that counterattack. Down goes Echo. Probably should have done the Echo Bomb, but oh well. That would have come back and bite me in the ass if they weren't fresh, but another Inquisitors. Oh, let's bring Sith Eternal in again. And we'll do that. And let's link the seventh sister. And then old fifth brother in his hat, we'll take him out first. Nas can suck him off. Okay, get off Scion. Oh, down goes Scion. That's all right. Hopefully, if you're all out there, you've got a good glass of eggnog, and the kids are in bed. You're just kind of relaxing, getting ready to eat some of those cookies. Because Santa, I hear he's got a little issue with diabetes, and he doesn't need any more cookies. All right, we go alt. I know I don't need any of those cookies. I was kind of hoping we would have taken a couple of them, an extra one out. Oh, love this chair, but my ass is just killing me with that. Probably just sitting up like that, sitting straight. Just lean back a little bit. Just like we're driving. Just lean back. Hone skills. Allied attackers game. Yeah. Let's do this thing. All right, bounty hunters. Let's go for some. Well, let's do Trench. I do have Trench, and he is my current relic to get him up. So he'll be coming on with his can he solo it as soon as scoundrels are done. And let's give this to Django. And we'll do some extortion on old Django. And let's give Trench the protection thing. Oh, well, I got one of my own there. And let's see if we can't stun Bosk. No stun on Bosk. About took him out though. And he's feared, so is Django. Let's move over to Cad Bane here. All right, give that Count Dookie. Oh, and Boss just went down. Went down with a whimper. And we'll put everybody but Django under stealth. And go ahead and get rid of Cad. They've got their contract, so everybody gets bounty hunters of a resolve. And of course, Django has DI. Basic on him. We'll give this to Django again. Good, we got a stun landed on Django from old Count Dookie. All right. Can we get Django out? Let's go back into stealth. Oh, because Dengar's in stealth. I wasn't even paying attention. Dengar was huge in the Chewbacca unlock event. Especially when he first came out, he was key. Getting him to go into stealth before R2 did his smoke screen. That way you could prevent them all going into stealth. Ooh. Empire. Oh. Yeah, let's do a CLS. Let's do old school CLS before 3POC. Before 3POC came out, Old Ben was your man. All right, we'll stun Palpatine. And we'll heal up the protection a little bit. Take some of your... No, we got no turn meter removal. Old Ben goes to stealth. And they're stunned. They stunned old Chewbacca. Who the hell is stunned? Is that TIE fighter pilot? Well, that sucked. I really don't think 3POC would have done any better with that. You know what? That's going to be a Bane. Do old Bane Malgus again. If I can click on him. Well, they're putting it to Malgus there. Come on. All right, let's see. Big hit on Palpatine. All right, that was a big hit. It's like Piet's down the yellow. All right, Shore Trooper is gone. And we'll do a suck on Lord Vader. Piet goes down to either dot or thermals. We'll do that thing. Down goes Palpatine. It got a little hairy there for a little while with all of their attacks. I thought they were going to take Malgus down. And my Malgus is a Relic 9, too. More bounty hunters. Oh, let's see. Let's do gas. And we are on Hoth. Echo Bomb. And this thing. Form up. And we'll call gas again. Down goes Bosk. Let's move over to Boba. Boba's got some good protection on him. And if you're newer and don't realize what Gas does, Gas, his teams, any team that he is the lead of, well, clones anyway, if they kill a character, they cannot revive. That's why Boba did not revive, even though he had his extra life. All right, Gas Master does it. All right, and that will take us to our next story. It's one I really enjoy. It is my favorite, absolute favorite Christmas movie. I'm one of the people that say it is a Christmas movie. Um, I know there's a big debate out there. People say it's not. I say it is. But that is a Die Hard Christmas. But I mean, really, you think about it, it's essentially the same story as Home Alone. Yeah, it's more violent than Home Alone, but essentially, it's the main character is trying to reunite with his family for Christmas. Die Hard actually just takes place on Christmas Eve. Um, so, but let's get to this here. This was the second of my story times when I started my main channel, or second for December anyway. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and up in the tower everyone is partying except one wallflower. John McClane missed his wife. Things just weren't the same since Holly had moved west and changed her last name. The bitch. He tried to win her back, but still she said no. While be, beknownst to them, there was trouble below. A truck had pulled up, and who should disembark but 14 men whose identities were dark. They spoke not a word and unloaded big crates. They cut the phone lines and locked all the gates. Carl swept the ground floor, shooting every guard dead, whilst visions of bearer bonds danced in his head. John took off his shoes, making fists with his toes. It actually worked. Well, what do you know? When out in the lobby there arose such a clatter, he sprung to the door to see what was the matter. Need a little bit of water there myself. Mouth was getting a little dry. When what to his wondering eyes should appear, holy crap! There are terrorists here. John hid under the table where no one could see and watched Hans question Mr. Tagaki. I'm going to count to three. There will not be a four. Give me the codes to open the vault door. I don't know the codes, so go ahead and shoot. Okay, said Hans Gruber, and ruined Tagaki's suit. John tried to call the cops by pulling an alarm, but instead called the bad guys who tried to cause him harm. But John killed Tony, who had very small feet, and sent him to the terrorists as a Yuletide treat. He put a Santa hat on the German, and eyes all aglow, wrote, Now I have a machine gun, ho, ho, ho. Carl was furious. Tony was his brother. He chased John across the roof, and they shot at each other. John was able to escape through the ventilation shafts. Come out to the coast, he sighed. We'll have a few laughs. At Nagatomi Tower, Sergeant Powell appeared. He checked the whole lobby and saw nothing weird. He was pulling away, but didn't get far before Marco landed on the hood of his car. Powell drove away backwards, screaming in fright. Welcome to the party, pal, John yelled with delight. More police arrived. Sorry, just check, make sure that I wasn't skipping a page. More police arrived. The FBI and a SWAT team, but Hans didn't mind. It was all part of his scheme. More rapid than eagles, his henchmen they came, and he radioed and shouted and called them by name. Now Eddie, now James, now Franco, now Yuli, on Fritz, and on Carl, hair long and unruly. They shot the SWAT tank with a surface to air missile and knocked it away like the down of a thistle. Now John McClane was angry indeed. He blew up two terrorists and called them jerkweed. Ellis told Hans, Bubby, I'm your white knight. Hans shot him dead, giving the hostages a fright. Han went to go check on the explosives fuse and saw that poor John wasn't wearing any shoes. John fled from Karl and Hans, but alas, he had to run barefoot over sharp broken glass. His feet, how they hurt, his soles, oh so bloody. John, John crawled to the bathroom and called his good buddy. John was weary and ready to throw in the towel until he got a pep talk from Sergeant Al Powell. Powell was chubby and plump, a right jolly old cop, and he trusted the cowboy in the tattered tank top. Sorry, I'm just getting ahead of myself in the story and getting a little tongue tied. But but a reporter was probing into McLean's life and revealed that Holly was actually John's wife. Hans quickly flipped over the golden picture frame. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. McLean. His clothes all tarnished with ashes and soot, John staggered to the roof, bloody and barefoot. The explosives were wired to the rooftop with care, in hopes that the hostages would soon be there. John warned everyone the roof would soon blown as the chopper strafed him with high-powered ammo. Around his waist he tied a fire hose tight, and screaming an oath, jumped into the night. He dangled in the air and gritted his teeth, while flames encircled the tower like a wreath. Fiercely fighting his way back inside, John yelled out, Hans! He was done trying to hide. He limped to the vault like an old man on crutches, only to find Holly in his filthy clutches. John dropped his gun, put his hands on his head. It seemed he and Holly soon would be dead. But with a secret gun taped to his back, John shot Hans in a surprise attack. Hans fell out the window, still holding Holly's arm, and slowly, deliberately raised his firearm. The tenacious villain held on by his nails till John unhooked Holly's watch and said, Happy trails. Bare bonds fluttered like fresh fallen snow as Holly embraced her blood spattered bow. So Merry Christmas to all. Be kind to one another. And most of all, yippee ki motherfucker. And that was the end of A Die Hard Christmas. Hopefully, that story helps you believe that or know the truth that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. But let's get back to Conquest. All right, we'll refresh this. This will be our last refresh of the night, and then we'll do our final story. And It's the one that started it all. Absolutely great story too. Oh, we've got sisters. Gas could probably do it. Let's go ahead and give Gas a run. Don't really need to worry about reviving, so we'll just target Mommy as soon as we get a turn. And we can call Gas to assist fives. Oh, Gas is taking a knee. All right, let's form up, see if we can get. All right, we got Gas back on his feet. Oh, almost took out Daga. Surprised that didn't work or didn't finish her off, but now our bald headed beauty. Oh, Asajj Ventress. You know, for a Night Sister, she was pretty damn hot. And down goes Talia. Oh, Grievous. Grievous is the mid one. What are your feats? Oh, with a BB-8. With Shin. Full squad of Night Sisters. Okay, that's doable. I don't have Shin. I haven't unlocked her yet. And no, I don't want to do Gas. All right. Is that GK? Let's do Lord Vader. Again, if you're not familiar with Maul, whenever there is a version of Kenobi on the other team, he automatically starts with 5 stacks of whatever this whole debuff is, Anguish. So he gets to run 5 times like that. Merciless Massacre. Let's throw some dots. We'll go and do Shock. And now Anakin. The Blue Beauty herself, Ayla Secura, and Qui-Gon Jinn. And then we'll throw some more dots. Get rid of GK. Let's focus in on. Was going to focus in on Anakin, but goodbye, Ayla. Oh no, we didn't get Ayla down. Oh, maybe she's waiting to go down for something special or someone special. And we'll just do basic on Qui-Gon, and there we go. And I never take one of those. I don't know. I never use them. I don't know what they do. I really don't care now either. And this was one we were doing Night Sisters on. And the kitten is giving my arm a bath. I guess I should feel special. Oh, I forgot we had Gungans. BB's going to wiggle, wiggle. And we'll spread some plague out there. See if we can't stun anybody. Yes, we got B1 stunned. All right, we'll do this. This is the stun, yes. The zombies still got one more revive left. All right, now we can go to stealth. And back comes mommy. And we'll do a mass attack. There we go. And that was a Night Sister squad on mid-tier General Grievous. And we got our, whatever our bonus feats. All right, another thermal exhaust. So I will be going for that thermal exhaust. And luckily, we have a full separatist squad that we can use Gungans on. Blow the horn. There's topless. Do this. Get rid of Newt's first life. He didn't revive. Huh. Did he have death mark maybe? I didn't see that. And we get that phalanx. That way we can get a taunt back. No. There we go. Gungans are so fun. And if you didn't notice, Jar Jar is gear 12 right now, so he will soon be Relic 5. Oh, it doesn't stack. Son of a bitch. Guess I should have paid attention. Caustic emissions. Yeah, we'll do JMK on this. We'll go to bed here soon. Kitten is looking at me like he wants to go to bed. He's laying here on a desk with his paw draped over my arm. Move it over to Piet. All right. Can we finish off Piet? Not before he goes in stealth. Veers is down. I probably should have cleansed some of those debuffs, but oh well. No, you don't. You don't need whiskey. You don't need bourbon. You're too young for that. You're only 7 months old. Oh, let's get rid of Death Trooper. And down goes Stark. Piet won't be too far behind him. There we go. Well, no, we'll hang off. We'll hold off on that. I really don't care about Dark Vision Ray or whatever her name is. And we'll do that. Come with some of the signal data. All right. Let's see. Who do we want to use on this? JMK needs to rest a little bit. Yeah, let's do C Bane. And yeah, Candyman is the dangerous one here, but didn't feel like linking him. All right, let's suck off Candyman. Get some of his protection back. And down goes Candy. Move over Sabine Wren. I don't like her armor shred. Super Saiyan Scion. Say that 3 times fast. And we'll go ahead and annihilate Django. Goodbye, Bo-Katan. And we'll do this thing. Armor's hanging on, though. All right, this will take her out. There we go. All right, that was our last refresh of the night. And that means it is Our final story. Oh, this was the one that started it all. Um, a friend of mine up around Cleveland has a Cleveland sports podcast because I'm from Ohio, and so by law you have to be a Buckeyes fan, and I'm from the Cleveland side of the state, so you have to be a Browns fan. So I watch that. I keep up with that. There used to be somebody in the comments talking about hookers and blow. I don't know if he was talking about actual hookers and blow or what, but it became a running gag. And I informed them that it was a book, a children's story book. They laughed. They didn't believe me. But I went out and bought it. And for my main channel, that is what um, started off my story time, my monthly story times. And since it's a Christmas book, this is one of the books that I do during the month of December. So, and this is Hookers and Blow Save Christmas. It's fun. Um, it's more fun when you're reading it with other people in a chat with you. I actually did a live reading of it Monday night on his channel on his show, and that was a good. We had some good laughs on that. But let's get into Hookers and Blow Save Christmas. It was Christmas Eve in the small town of Pleasant. Was excited to soon open their presents. The weather was cold with deep piles of snow. Police Officer Bob called Hookers and Blow. And they just happened to be a tow truck and a snowplow. Tom Transport is loaded with cards, candy, and gifts, but broke yeah, but broke down out of town and is stuck in snowdrifts. We need all of those presents for the big party today. No problem, said Hookers. We can help right away. The snow was quite deep and covered the road. Blow got to work, blowing and could handle the load. Hey. They traveled down Main Street and straight out of town, drove up on Mount Dexter, then all the way down. Just round the bend, Tom Transport soon did appear, all covered in snow, right up to his mirrors. Blow cleared away the snow. It didn't take long. Now Hookers could check what might have gone wrong. Hey, Shadowcat Todd, get off of that. Sorry, the kittens. Being a kitten wanting to play with plastic. Hookers reached round and popped up Tom's big hood, attached booster cables, and said, crank it real good. Tom stuttered and sputtered, then started to groan. His tired old engine, it just might be blown. It's a good thing he's cute and he's a sweet cat. With Tom mounted on hookers, hmm, I put, never mind. With Tom mounted on hookers, Blow plowed through the snow. They headed for town, driving careful and slow. Hookers got on the radio and called up ahead. Police Officer Bob, we have Tom, but his engine is dead. The snow keeps on falling. Blow is blowing real hard. But we'll get there in time with candy, presents, and cards. Across bridges and train tracks, Blow leading the way. Up on up and down old Mount Dexter, they soon made up the delay. They drove straight up Main Street while everyone smiled. Tom loaded with presents for each and every child. They arrived at the party, and there was a great cheer, for Hookers and Blow had made it the best day of the year. And that was how Hookers and Blow saved Christmas. Oh, Christmas Eve. Oh, it's getting late too. It's almost 10:30 here. Way past my bedtime. But it's a holiday, so not many people have to work tomorrow. So you all have a good holiday, good Christmas, Merry Christmas. Enjoy the time with your family and friends. Enjoy the presents. Uh, Kids, watch their faces. They open. Eat some good food. And hopefully you get snow wherever you are, because I know here it's not going to snow. Because like old Bing Crosby, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, and I won't sing any more of that. That's going to do it for today, guys. I'm going to finish my one drink I poured and then get to bed. I'll see you all next time, and I should have another Kenny solo it coming out tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Merry Christmas.